All right, parents out there, if you are a parent of a grown child, this video hopefully will spark your interest. I am a grown kid, sometimes, usually. And I was thinking, with my parents, our relationship now, it's different because I'm married, I'm expecting, so we're gonna have our own little family, Winston and I. We're obviously living in our own home, we have our jobs, our bills, and so the relationship with my parents has changed a lot, like you parents out there that have grown kids. It naturally does. But I think parents, it's still key for you to be there for your kids when it comes to teaching them about money. Because your grown kids, they're probably gonna need your guidance in life. There's a lot of adult things that happen and it's pretty confusing. Things like wills and retirement planning. Your kids may call up and be like, okay, I had no idea property tax was this much. Is this true? And you can be like, yes, sweetie, welcome to the real world, right? I mean, like there's so many things that can be so confusing as you enter adulthood and as an adult. So many questions constantly come up in every stage of life, I feel like. Now, this is gonna look much different than when you had like little ones running around and you could like tell them to like work and save and spend and give. You can't do that with your grown kids if they're on their own. But I think that there is some guidance there. And the reason I bring all this up is because Winston and I, we had a money question. And so, it's kind of cool that I have like DR, Dave Ramsey on speed dial. But even though he's not, like Dave Ramsey to me, it's my dad. And I had a question, like a pretty simple question about money. So we called him and was like, hey, what would you do? And he gave me guidance and he said, it's whatever you guys choose to do at the end of the call, and hung up the phone, no big deal. But I thought, I'm so thankful that I have a parent there that I'm able to call and ask this question, and that he wasn't looking over and be like, you guys have to do this and this and this. He lets us make our own decisions. And I think about, the baby coming, baby girl in April. And I'm probably gonna have tons of questions for my mom. I'm gonna be freaking out because they leave you by yourself with your child to go home. Like, you don't get nurses, you don't get people. It's just you and your husband, and that's it. So I'm gonna be freaking out. So I know I have a line to my mom just to call and be like, what do I do? So parents out there, just a little bit of encouragement that you have grown kids, that you still can give guidance. You're there more as a mentor in life to help them with decisions in life, especially if they ask for your guidance. That's a great key. And there are some boundary things. Obviously, you want them to live their own lives, but just an encouragement from a grown kid to you parents that you still are important to your kids and that your guidance and your advice really does matter. You have lots of wisdom. Now, if you want more kids and money tips, you can go on to rachelcruze.com and there's some more fun stuff for you there.